wonderful to have you with us. We're so excited that you're here with us today. We've asked you to come today to talk about a very special workshop that you have that's coming up. I want to give you a second to talk about what this workshop is and who might be interested in coming to it.
Absolutely. Thank you. And thank you for having me on the show. I'm so excited to be here. So on January 28th, in partnership with the Autism Society at San Gabriel Long Beach chapter, we're going to be having a workshop on what parents need to know to negotiate when there's a dispute. So what we're going to be talking about essentially is invariably through the process of having a child with an IEP, you're going to have a disagreement at some point. So what we're going to talk about is how do you handle that? Do you do it on your own? Do you try and negotiate an alternative dispute resolution? Do you evaluate options for going to formal due process? Should you do due process on your own without an attorney? Are you ready for it? What kind of evidence do you need? And if you are in a situation where you're going to have a settlement agreement with the district, you need to understand some basic clauses and language that will be standard in pretty much any settlement agreement. So we're going to cover all of that. It's appropriate for any family interested in learning how to resolve the disputes and managing all the pieces associated with negotiating and the overwhelming nature that it can have sometimes.
And again, that's happening on the 28th of this month. It's at 7:30, and the location is in Whittier, California. It's 8635 Greenleaf. In Whittier. You don't have to RSVP. We should mention, because it's so important, that this is a totally free event. So it's a wonderful opportunity to go and learn, equip your war chest, find out more information, and do it in a free way. But there won't be childcare, so you do need to make sure that you've made arrangements so that you can be there and be focused. And again, it's at 7:30. The address is 8635 Greenleaf in Whittier, California. And we will, on the video, have an email that you can contact if you have more questions about this. But I have to say, I think, your timing is brilliant, because we're just getting ready to get into IEP season, but it's the perfect time for families to up their game and to get information about what to do. And I think what you said is so key, that there's always going to be a moment in which there's a dispute, and knowing how to handle that before you're there is something that's a benefit to everyone. And who better, you are a special education attorney, who better to be leading that? And I applaud you for doing this in conjunction with the Autism Society of Long Beach, Greater Long Beach, and San Gabriel Valley, and also of Orange County. Is that correct?
I do believe there is an Autism Society in Orange County. This one is in partnership with Autism Society Long Beach, San Gabriel.
Okay, great, San Gabriel. Okay.
But we welcome, if people want to attend from Orange County and they can make it that night, wonderful.
Okay, and you don't need to RSVP, but again, it's free. Love that. But there is no childcare, so don't come and expect that your child will be watched while you're doing that. Better to get a babysitter at home so that you can focus on what's happening.
Right. And we try and schedule it in the evening, so hopefully it will be more accommodating for families.
I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back and talk more with our wonderful special education attorney about things that we need to know and why it's so important. And I'll say from a personal note, why it's so important to align yourself with good legal professionals, because there is always a cost if you don't, and what the cost can be, it can be very overwhelming if you don't get legal support.